So I'll be talking about previously reoccurring events. Now, the law of reoccurring events states that. Okay, I'm coming. A minute. The law of reoccurring events states that whatever has taken place previously in the game is going to repeat itself exactly as it has happened previously. However, how frequent this incident is going to take place depends on the market in question. This is because different markets comes with different odds, and as you know, the odds determines the how frequent the event takes place. Okay, so since the odd determines how frequent the event takes place, it's possible that in a game like this, in a game like this now, that this mid has 2.2 odd, then this I has 3.40 odd. This mid is going to be appearing more frequently than this I is appearing. This means, in accordance with the principle of recurring events, when an event takes place within this market, is most likely to repeat more frequently than when an event takes place here. How frequent this one is going to be, it depends on so how frequent this one is going to be depends on the odd in question. Now you can see this one, the odd is smaller. This one, the odd is smaller, makes it even more available to take place than this one. So is applicable to every other market with different odds. Now let's take for instance, now in this particular market, here is the opposite market to this. Let's assume that the main market is this, and the opposite market is this guy. Now, according to the principle of recurring events, when an event takes place in this market, because the order that is attached to this market is small, this one is going to be appearing more frequently than this opposite market. Now the opposite market is carrying a odd of 5.7 odd. So let's go back to the note and we'll read what it is according to the definition. Then after reading, I'm going to show you how to apply this principle in the game and how to take advantage of this principle. Okay, now here it is. Now the reoccurring event, this means that previous outcomes will repeat in exactly the same pattern as they have occurred if you keep following the trend. Okay, it may not repeat in the immediate next outcomes, but as it moves down the trend, it will reoccur. Okay, this means that so long as you are in the market, let's take for instance, so long as you are in the market and you notice that an event takes place, let's take for instance here, okay, let's use a more frequently appearing one. Now here you see low, high, low. This means whenever, according to the principle of recurring events, whenever you see low and high, the next one is going to be low again. Okay, this is what it means. So how frequent this event is going to take place is what you can't tell, because it depends on the odd that is attached to the market. That's why I say it depends on the market in question. Okay, so let's take for instance, now let's rule out this one because this one complied with the principle of reoccurring event. So now we are going to use this one to determine the next previously reoccurring event. Here it how it works. Now whenever we see an event like this again, automatically we are going to say that the next one is going to be low. Okay, so low I, low high. The next one now we are predicting it will be low. You can see, right? It makes a win. So look for another exactly low high again. Remember, at this point whereby this one made a win for us, this one is no longer counted as low high again. Okay, so we'll have to look at a situation whereby we are going to get exactly something like this again. Let's take for instance now, at the point whereby we made a win at this one, in this one here, what we are looking for next is exactly something like this. So we are not counting this one among, but we need something like this to appear again. Okay, however, on the other hand, let me clean this one. Okay, now I'll use a different color to be specifying the win. Okay, this one made a win for us here. Now on the other hand, here is it, how it works. Since this one has already appeared, these two are merged, so you need something to measure this one. Okay, something that tallies with this. Now here is that this one now tallies again. Okay, so low high tallies. Now the next prediction is on low again, which eventually makes a win for us again. Now here is the interruption point to the trend. At this point of the mid, remember you are not considering mid alone. What you are considering is for just low and high. Okay, so once mid comes out, you wait for another low and high exactly like this to take place before you record it as a win again. So how do you get to that point? You skip. Skipping in this game is automatic, so it doesn't mean that you have to play anything. Skipping in an automatic game just means that you patiently wait for an entry point, the entry point you are looking for. Now what is giving you a signal to the entry point you are looking for is this low and high. So to get the low and high, so to get the signal for an entry point, we need to skip to let the system to keep playing while we patiently wait to get a low and high. Now to get a low and high, here is our first low and high again. Remember, low high appeared there, high low is not what we are looking for. Low appeared there, high appeared there, so this marks a perfect entry point for us here. So low high. Okay, so the next at this point now, when this one is out, has given us a signal to trade. Remember, when this one appeared, we are not seeing from here down. No, okay, so when this one has appeared, it has given us an entry point. Now that this entry point has appeared, we traded on the next game to be low, which eventually, as it appeared, it gives us a win. It makes a win for us. Now we have made a win at this point, so what we do next is very simple. Now we just need to wait for another entry point again. The next entry point here is this one here. Low is here and mid is here, which is not a perfect signal for an entry point because it doesn't matches with your pinpoint pattern of signal as an entry point. Okay, so here is the next entry point, low. Oh sorry, let me change the color. Okay, now here is the next signal for an entry point, low high. So at this point we traded for low and it doesn't make a win for us. Okay, so the next entry point is here. Okay, I'm going to swap it down a bit so we'll be able to see. Okay, so this is the next entry point here. So remember, we've failed once. Okay, now we've had one failure, so this is the next entry point. Now at this entry point here, we traded for low again. Okay, which makes it 2 failures this time around. Now we've recorded 2 failures. Okay, let me rest my back so it should be easier for me. Okay, now we've recorded 2 failures. Now that we have recorded 2 failures, the next entry point is going to be, we wait for another entry point. which is going to give us another entry point in. Okay, so sorry, trying to stabilize the video. Just move. Yeah, it's okay. I see. Okay, sorry. You're lazy. Okay, the next entry point here is low I. Okay, so yeah, watch. Low I is our next entry point. Okay, now at this point of the low I, we trade this next one to be low. So after we double twice in the third one, we made a win. So is that simple? Okay, now our next entry point is simple. Here is our next entry point. Remember, we made a win here, right? Because this was our entry point, low I. Now this is the thing. Let me mark it back so that you understand what I'm about to say. Yeah, here is the thing. At this point here, we made a win here. You at this point here, we made a win. When we made a win, you can count our next entry point without using this one that we have used to record a win. Okay, so the one we record a win with is not necessary for us to count that one as an entry point again. Okay, but if you decide to use it as also as an entry point, it's still fine. Here is what you should know. If we are using it now, this one now will give us another entry point. At this point, you have failed again. Okay, which is not a bad thing. Now our next entry point is here again. Okay, now next entry point is here. So if here gives us an entry point, our next trade is going to be on this, which makes a win for us. Okay, now we've made a win. Now at this point here, this one does not give us an entry point. This one does not give us an entry point because this is low I and low. So here it gives us an entry point, low I. Then this one cuts it. Okay, it's very simple. Now I'm going to move in. This one cuts it. So in the next entry point, here is the next entry point. Right? Hold on. Okay. Here is the next entry point. Now in the next entry point we have this and this cuts it. Okay, so that's a two cuts for us, right? Okay, so look for another entry point again. Now in the next entry point we have this, we have this. Now in this one we traded for this one, this cut it. So we've doubled 3 times. This is the third doubling. Okay, so on the fourth one our entry point is here. Let me mark it, low I, and this gives us an entry point and this one makes a win. So is that simple? Now if I want to keep going to, it's very simple. Okay, so let's practice this in the real-time game because most persons believe practicing it is better than just illustrating. It's just I need VPN to be online here, so the game might not open and you know the VPN is not okay. Thank God it's open. Okay. Okay, now that it's open, let's go to statistics. Now okay. What do we use? This one has already. Okay, let's assume we have not seen an entry point. If this one happens to be high, they will trade it to be low in the next one. Now waiting for it in the real time game is going to be time consuming because I don't want the video to be too lengthy. It's already 15 minutes. Okay, let's see. let's see the outcome. Um, Still low. Still low. Okay. Remember we are looking for an entry point. While looking for entry points, I would like to use this to explain something. Let's assume whenever two colors win, for instance, now if it's still low, the market is favoring the trend just favoring the low market. Okay, so you just hold on, it's still on low. So once is on high, we'll count it as an entry point so we can trade on it. Okay, so hopefully this one be an high for us. Let me be imputing the amount. The maximum we have seen is 3 times. On the fourth one it made the one for us. Okay, this one happens to be on high for us. Okay, now so let's go and trade on it. So we'll trade on low. Okay, now here's the thing. um this um low high. Okay, low high gives us an entry point, so we are trading for low to come next again. Okay, so you can see we made a win. Oh, it's because I'm on this page, that side did not show. So you can see we made a win. Is on low. You can see we made 1,000 profit. Hello. Okay, you can see we made a win. So look at the points we traded. Low, high. Okay, then we traded for high and we made a win. So is that simple? Okay, so this is for the reoccurring event. This is applicable in every game. It's just that I do not have the time, so I don't want the video to be too lengthy because it will be difficult for me to upload when it's lengthy because I'm using VPN here. Okay, so with this now you can apply it in every market. Now I just use it to explain it on this high and low market and just for this bet49. Okay, so I will explain it in the total color market. I'll explain it also in the total color market, but that one now in the total color market is going to be on arbitrary trade. Okay, so I'll explain it on the total color market and same time I'll explain it on lucky dice, and yeah, I will still also explain it on visual. Okay, so it's that simple. That's it. Okay, so if you watch this video and you don't know how to apply it or you don't understand it very well, please just comment on the comment section for me so I'll know how to explain it when I'm explaining for the total color market. Also, here is what you should know. In casino, there is no one that is the ultimate I know it all. Okay, in casino there is a thing. You are gambling, and when you are gambling, it means that you are not certain of the outcome. Okay, all you are doing is just trying to ensure that you trade safe in the market. Hello. You trade safe in the market. Okay, so when you see someone trading, there is no need of making a video on certain things. There is no need of you to feel like, oh, that person is saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. So long as it works for you is fine. That person will also have something that works for them. Let's take for instance, at the point whereby currently in this market now, you might decide to trade for low, that person will trade for high. Now you have your own reason why you are trading for the low, the person also have his own reason why he's trading for the high. You understand? So even if it doesn't enter for you, somehow enter for the person, somehow it has entered for the person one or two occasions, so the person hold on to it, and if the person keep going, it will still enter for the person. You understand? That's why there is no event that is written in the casino that it has to be like this before you make a win. Okay, you might just play a game that you think is a wrong game. You played it by incident and then you see that you make a win. What I'm trying to say in essence is we shouldn't make this thing like a competition that this person knows better and that person knows better. Okay, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos where I've seen people do a lot of things, and I only drop my opinions on those videos. Okay, I don't say this person, this thing this person is doing is not right, or my own is right. No, it's not so. Okay, if you notice, forex traders are not this kind of competitive as casino traders. Casino traders are often seen as gamblers, yet we don't, compared to forex trading, because they feel forex trading is more of a profession than casino trading, uh, as it is a gambling mind. That's what most persons perceive it. Okay, so if you see someone doing something in casino, just let them do it while you drop your opinion. If the person like, they should follow. If they don't want to, they should leave it. It's not a must that everyone of us will do same thing. In forex trading, they can just meet them, friends can just meet themselves and analyze the market together and trade together. But in casino trading, whatever anyone knows, he hide it so much to himself. He doesn't want to share. He don't want others to know of it because he feels if he knows it, the system will block that thing. If some other persons know that thing, the system is going to detect and block that thing. All those are not true. Hmm? All those are not true. So tomorrow, our principles and concepts will still be applicable. Is it just depends on how you approach the market. Okay, it's all about how you approach the market and the particular trend in place at that time. So you don't have to worry if you share your ideas or opinion, the system will block it. Feel free to share your ideas with others. Analyze the market together with others. Let them see that this thing, yes, we can synchronize ideas. This thing, true. This is where I was wrong. From what you have said now, I can make an adjustment. So let me just do it this way. Since we started dropping videos, most persons have made adjustments to the way they trade. Okay, and if you notice, I do promote other people content once in a while. Not that yeah, I do promote other people's content too. Okay, so please feel free to do your own thing according to as it suits you, but it's most important that we change that mindset of casino gambling should be knowledge should be personal and not shared. Okay, we should learn to synchronize ideas, share ideas. You can put a price tag to your idea, to your knowledge. It's fine, it's understandable, because the world doesn't actually value free things. Okay, but don't keep it to yourself. The more you give out, the more you even improve. So that's it for today. I just feel like sharing this because of a particular comment someone made on one of my videos. All right, catch you up guys later.